Shalom everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're. This is Raphael coming your way. Family, God bless you so much for being part of the group. Now, quickly, I want to share with you how to know if there is a curse in your bloodline. A curse in your bloodline is very, very important. I know many people will say, but Christ died for us and he was hung on the cross. Because the Bible said, he who is hung on the cross has taken away the curse. Yes, it's true. The Bible is true and it's true now. But up to now, there are people who are suffering because of the consequences in their family bloodline. Christ has paid for it, but is it everyone who believes in Christ? Is it everyone who has accepted Christ? Is it everyone who is born again? Is it everyone who is a Christian? So, as much, even there are some Christians who are still under the bondage of the covenant, under the bondage of the curses in their family bloodline. It's because they have not dealt with the physical aspect of the curse. They have not destroyed the physical aspect of the curse. So today I'm just going to show you a simple but powerful ingredient. It's only one ingredient you need. You just need cassava leaves. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, when you are going to get it, get the fingers with 7 fingers. Get the one with 7 fingers. Now, when you get it, just tear it like this. Get it like this. What is the next item you need? Get seawater or water from a stream. Seawater or water from a stream. Fetch it. Don't use black bucket or black barrel. Any other color is okay, but don't use black bucket or barrel. You can use any bucket at all, green, red, white, blue, purple, violet, any of them is okay, apart from black. Now, when you get any of these 2 items, the water and this leaf, seawater is okay, or water from a stream. Now, when you get it, fetch it at least half bucket. Fetch it half bucket, because it's going to demonstrate something to you. This leaf is supposed to sink under. That is why you need to fetch half bucket. This leaf is supposed to sink under. It's supposed to go under. That is when you will see the results. Now, when you get them, you can do this work at any time. Just mention your name. Probably let's use your name is Michael Johnson. That is your father's name, and that is the family name. The family name is what? Johnson. Your father is called Michael Johnson, so the family name is Johnson. So probably you are called Eunice Johnson, Mary Johnson, Joseph Johnson. Now you mention your name 7 times to speak to these cassava leaves. You cassava leaves, I, Michael Johnson. As you mention your name, you rub it like this. You rub it. You rub it. As you rub it, it will break into particles. It will break into pieces. As you are doing it into the water. I, Michael Johnson, you mention it 7 times. I want to know, through the power in these herbs, I want to know if there is any ancestral curse in my family bloodline. If I'm part of the curse, if there's any ancestral curse in my family bloodline, manifest your powers. Manifest your powers. When you break them into small particles, then you put them in the water. Now leave it. If there is curse in your bloodline, I give you at least 2 hours. You begin to see foams. I have done it many times for people. I told you I've started doing consultation. So people come, those who cannot do it, I do it on their behalf and they pay a fee. So I do it on their, so I have done it. I know what I'm talking about. If there is a bloodline, there is a curse in your bloodline, within 2 hours is too far. It will begin to form because you have activated the power in the herbs. You have spoken to the herbs. You have spoken to nature. You have invoked, you have activated the power, the spoken word of the Lord in these herbs. So it will begin to activate, it will begin to work. So you see foams around the edge of the bucket. Foam around. If you find foam around the edge of the bucket inside with the water, it's a sign that there's a problem in your bloodline. There's a curse. Now, when you finish, you may ask, what next? What next is you have to WhatsApp me. We talk about it. Then I will give you direction, what you must do. Because when God gives direction, when God reveals something, there's always a way out. It gives solution. So then there's another, after getting to know there's a problem in your bloodline, then I'll be able to give you direction on what to do, how to deal with it, to come out. Now, with dealing with it, you have to go back to your ancestral home. You have to go back to your ancestral home. There's a family tree. You have to go and find out with some items to be able to break that curse. Now, for those of you who cannot go to your ancestral home, you have to send for soil. You have to send for soil. If you cannot go, you can call any of your family members. They can ship it to you wherever you are. Then I direct you, I take you through on what to do to break that curse. God bless you so much. For short announcement, I've started doing consultation. And at the background, my WhatsApp line number will be on the screen. If you need any consultation, you just come with a small fee, then I'll be able to do it. If you have any problem and you cannot handle it, you just share with me. By the grace of God, we'll be able to go through it together with you. God bless you so much. Shalom.